I'm Evie West, 2001 alum of Lee University, and I'm here to talk to you about a short testimony about my life. I grew up in a great Christian home with good parents and knew right from wrong, and I knew what God's Word said about obeying Him, but I was desperately searching for my identity between 12 and 13 years old and really got into some really bad, I made some really bad decisions. And so from 12 to 19, I got involved in gang activity. I tried drugs, I tried alcohol. I became pregnant with my first child when I was 16. And then my life was literally spiraling out of control. My mom didn't give me a choice in moving to Tennessee. And at the time it seemed devastating, but when I look back, it was the one thing that saved my life. She basically told me, I've booked your tickets, you're going to Lee College. It was Lee College at the time, and you're going to study there. And so she put me on a plane against my will, and I flew all the way from Los Angeles, California to Atlanta, Georgia, where I became acquainted with Lee University, the college campus, the students, the faculty. It was then in 1996 that my entire life was transformed. The love and acceptance that I felt from the teachers, the staff, the students here completely changed my life. I rededicated my life to Jesus Christ. That time was a defining moment. I graduated in 2001 and was offered an opportunity to become a police officer for the Cleveland Police Department. Since that time, I've been serving my city as a Cleveland police officer, but also remember my roots as a Lee University student. When we leave our homes, we leave the umbrella of safety and security of our parents or our guardians. We come to a new place, unfamiliar territory, meet new people, and at times there are decisions that can be made that can be life-altering. So today I want to ask you a few questions. When you come to a place, perhaps Lee University, you're living in community which presents its own sets of challenges, I want you to ask yourself certain questions. If you are invited someplace to a party or maybe to try something that you've never done before, ask yourself these questions. How is what I'm going to do going to affect me now, tomorrow, or even for the rest of my life? Ask yourself, can this decision that I make reap negative consequences? These kind of questions are very important for our future, but also in helping us make decisions for tomorrow. Remember that the decision to try anything that alters the way your mind and body think and feel can be very harmful to you. Alcohol, drugs, pills, vaping, these can all have very harmful effects. Therefore, before you make decisions, think clearly. Ask a friend to be an accountability partner. Now, you may say, I would never do anything like that. But it's very important that we also, living in community, think of others as well. Have you noticed any changes in behavior in either siblings, your roommate, or maybe a classmate? Do you know where to go to get help? Do you know how to confront the situation? Today, we want to tell you and empower you that you have the right to make good decisions, and you can do that in being responsible. So in being an accountability partner, look for any kind of warning signs that will tell you that something's wrong. Changes in behavior, changes in academics, isolation, depression, anything that sparks something that tells you that something's wrong. Reach out. Tell someone. Obviously, the first person that you should talk to would be your resident assistant, and then maybe your resident director, friends, family, church members. But you must know that there are resources available. For emergencies, you would always want to call Lee University Campus Safety at 614-8390. Another thing is tell a trusted friend or a teacher. And then the Lee University Counseling Center is here to help you with any problems that you might have. So now I would like you to consider these discussion questions. Would you be able to recognize any warning signs in a friend or a sibling? If you do, who would you call? In the context outside of Lee University, if you are approached by someone and you feel vulnerable, who can you call? And last question, What needs do you think drive addiction, like substance abuse, pornography, gambling, or food?